What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. So we're hopping right on into this. You know, when I do these voiceovers, we're getting right to the point. You're gonna want to grab some tape for this tutorial. Put your fingers on the tape a few times just to let it lose some of its stickiness. That way it's not ripping your skin off when you go peel it off. But I'm gonna use all Melt Cosmetics shadows in this video, so just a heads up. But the first color that I'm picking up is Blur, and I'm putting that right over my crease, and I'm just kind of building that up a little bit. This is going to serve as my transition color, but I'm carving out what I want my crease to look like. So if you notice, the crease in my eye is a little lower than the line that I just put down, but I want my eyes to be a little bit bigger. So I'm just building out a crease that I personally want. And then I'm going to go ahead and take from the gunmetal stack the color Assimilate, and this is just a taupey color, and I'm putting that right into the outer edge of my eye. And you see where that tape is, it's kind of cutting off the transfer of color. I want a really sharp line at the edge of my eye, so that's why the tape is there. And then I'm going to go ahead and put that on the inner corner as well, and I'm just going to build it up on the inner and outer corners, leaving the middle part of the eye blank because we're going to put our glitter there in a little bit. But you're just going to keep building that up until you're satisfied, and kind of connect it really lightly. Don't pick up any more product for this part, just connect it really lightly at the top of the crease. Now I'm going to go ahead and use the color Dark Matter. This is from the Dark Matter stack, and it's just a matte black shadow. You can use whatever one you have in your collection, but I'm going to put that into the outer and inner corners with a pencil brush so I can get a more precise application. And then I'm going to go ahead and use the previous blending brush that we used the Assimilate color on to blend it out. I'm not picking up any more product on that brush though. And then I'm going to go ahead and put more of the black shadow on, blend it out, black shadow on, blend it out. You get the idea. It's easier for you to build the darkness up in increments because it's a lot easier to build than it is to take away. So just keep that in mind when you are working with darker colors. A little at a time goes a long way. Now I'm going to go ahead and pick up my Tarte Shape Tape, and I'm going to just brighten up the center part of our eye where we're going to put our lightest shade and our glitter. So I'm just going to pat that on really lightly, making sure not to go too far out onto the parts of our eye that do have color on them already. I'm just brightening up the center. That way, once we place the other colors down, the focus of the look is going to go directly to the center of the eye. Then you're going to pick up a little bit more of that Assimilate color and blend that onto the edges of the concealer. That way it blends in a little bit better. And this part might be a little difficult and tedious because you do have to put a little bit of layers on to get that concealer to blend in with the shadow. But if I can do it, you can do it. Don't worry too much about it. Just try your best. Now I'm going to pick up the color Harsh Stone White, also from the gunmetal stack, and I'm putting that right on top of that concealer just to set it right before we use our Stila glitter. And then I'm going to go back and blend the Assimilate color with the Harsh Stone White right on the edges where they meet. And I used a smaller brush for this just because I didn't want color to go too far inwards. I wanted to be a little bit more precise. Picking up the Stila Magnificent Metal Liquid Glitter and Glow, you know the name. But I'm picking up the color Diamond Dust, and I'm putting that right into the very center of our eye. So place that down really gently and carefully, and you're going to want to leave your eye closed just to let the glitter dry down a bit before you open it up, because this does transfer, so you want to make sure it fully dries. But just a forewarning, when I was doing this look, I did go back and blend, the glitter with the shadow a little bit, and that did make a lot of the glitter fall down. That's why you definitely want to do your eyeshadow first before you do any face makeup, because I had so much glitter fall out. It was insane. But the glitter didn't transfer to my crease, which was good. So looking at the positives here. I'm going back here with the color Harsh Stone White, and I'm just trying to blend that in so it looks really seamless. And now I'm going back and intensifying that black shade. And now just going back with our original brush from the beginning and blending everything together. Once you've got all that done, I don't know if you guys could see in that one clip, but when I was peeling the tape off, so much glitter under my eye. But you just want to go in with a makeup wipe and wipe everything off. Then you want to go ahead and just do your face makeup as you normally would. And I'm picking up this Sephora Contour Blush Palette, and I'm using the color in the upper left hand corner because it was the most natural looking. Then I'm picking up the Nicole Guerrero Glow Kit in collaboration with Anastasia, and I am using the color 143 on a wet brush because that's going to give it more metallic intensity. I really wanted that glow to be the realest. So I wet my brush and then I place that color right onto the tops of my cheeks, on my cupid's bow, the tip of my nose, on my chin, and then right above the eyebrows a little bit. Then I'm picking up the Ofra Beverly Hills highlighter, and I'm using this champagne shade, and I'm putting that just a little bit over that 143 color. Now moving back onto the lower lash line, I'm just using the same sequence of colors that we did on our eyes. I'm using Blur, then I'm going in with Assimilate, and then I'm going to go back in with Dark Matter and just really smoke out that bottom lower lash line. And then I'm taking Harsh Stone White on a wet brush and I'm putting that on the inner corner just to really brighten everything up. And now as far as lips go, I didn't want anything super matte. I wanted it to be glossy, so I used this NARS Velvet Gloss in the color Bounce, and that completed the look. I just sprayed myself with some Fix Plus to get rid of any powderiness, and that was it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. Hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in the next one.